Hello, this is Randy Mills. This is going to be a short video tutorial for officials on how to properly accept your games and create blocks within the Zebra web system. We start by logging in, and if you're part of more than one association or part of more than one portal, you'll see a screen here that gives you a choice of which one to log into. If you only have one association, you won't get this screen. So I'm going to log into one of my NJISAA portals, click go. When we get to this screen, we're going to log into Sports Officials Assigning a System. So if you look up top here, it shows us which association or which portal we logged into. NJISAA Basketball Assigning Mark Batar. So on this screen, we have multiple options to view our schedule. We have 14-day schedule, full game schedule from today. All three of those options are unique to this association up here. If you click on any one of these, you are only going to see your schedule for this association. So in almost all cases, you're much better off logging in to the cross-portal game schedule, as this will show you your entire schedule across all your associations. So when we get to this screen, we have several options on what to view next. If we simply click submit and don't touch anything else, it is going to bring us to our entire schedule starting today for all associations. If you want to be more finite than that, you can use the blocks above to set start dates and end dates. For example, if you wanted to go back to the beginning of the season, you could put a start date of earlier than today, pick your end date. If you wanted to just do a couple of the associations, you could click those. And the way you can click random ones is by holding the control button, and then you can just pick random ones within. And then you would hit submit. But in this case, we want to see our full schedule, so we're not going to touch anything. Our full schedule from today will then show up here. It shows us our games, today being February 11th. It shows us what we have today. It shows us what games have been canceled. And then it shows us what games have yet to be accepted. And as you can see, we have a couple here, one at the bottom and one up here. So a couple different ways you can accept these games. One, you can click on accept all assignments. If you do that, it's going to say, are you sure you want to accept them? All right, because once you do, this association does not allow you the ability to turn back games, as do most. So, or you can come down and just individually accept or decline a game, which we'll do here. I'm going to click accept. Here's where a lot of mistakes get made, and this is where things get a little bit tricky. You have several options here on how to block your game assignment. You can choose to do not block. Now, even if you choose do not block and you're inside an NJISAA portal, the block will be created for other NJISAA portals. For example, if I was part of a football and a soccer NJISAA portal and I had a football game, even if I checked do not block, they would still show as blocked for the soccer for the same period of time. In most cases, what we want to do is we do want to create a block because we don't want to be assigned any other games that would conflict with this, which would result in you either having to decline them or give them back at a later date. So once you choose do not block, again, you're going to show as available to some of these other portals. And as an assigner, if I find out that somebody accepted a game that they knew they either couldn't get to or couldn't get to on time, I'm not going to be very happy. So we're going to click block all the associations, or you could just choose to block a couple of the associations. But in most cases, the best thing to do is block all associations, and then the most important part is down here at the bottom. All right. Do you want to block for the partial day, which is just the time of the game, or do you want to block the full day? In most cases, you only want to block the partial day. There may be cases where you want to block the full day. Maybe it's a Saturday morning and you're getting one or two games, but after that you really want to be done for the day. Well, then when you accept the games, put the full day block on. But in almost all cases, you're going to want the partial day block. You're going to click accept game, And then you're going to come back and the game's going to show as accepted in the system. So if you decide to decline a game, you come down here and we're going to hit decline. Now you're going to have to give a reason for the decline. You could put work, you could put anything, but when you decline the game, you're probably going to want to also block. Because again, if you decide to decline this game and then accept another game at the same time from another assigner, that can create some issues for you. So I'll put down block all my associations, or I can just put down block specific associations, and then I'm going to decline the game, and the game will no longer be in the system for me. So, as long as you've done this all correctly, you should have very little issues as far as availability around any already accepted games. Watch another tutorial that we have about viewing your availability to be able to check to see what dates you have blocked, what dates you have open, and how to check to make sure that blocks that were created and then games were canceled were actually removed after the game was canceled. So hopefully this gets you to where you need to be as far as accepting games and creating proper blocks.